What if World War II spies suddenly had modern gadgets? Could drones, night vision, and digital surveillance have ended the war faster than bombs ever could? In this alternate history, secrecy no longer relies on whispers and shadows, but on screens glowing quietly in the dark. Espionage that once took weeks now happens in minutes, reshaping decisions before armies even mobilize. Enemy headquarters become transparent as hidden cameras and sensors expose meetings meant to stay secret. Drones replace risky scouting missions, mapping enemy territory silently from above without a single footprint. Supply lines once buried in paperwork now glow like targets, revealing fuel depots, trains, and convoys in real time. Eavesdropping technology captures conversations once protected by walls, changing the balance of secrecy forever. Enemy commanders grow confused as plans collapse and orders arrive too late. Toward not at all, sabotage becomes precise, striking only what matters most and avoiding unnecessary destruction. Battles end before they begin as ambushes vanish and surprises disappear with modern gadgets. Spy missions accelerate as intelligence that once crawled now moves at lightning speed. Hidden enemy meetings are exposed, turning locked doors into open books. Drone cameras trace supply convoys mile by mile, revealing every weakness from the sky. Instead of guessing, spies choose exact targets. Knowing one disrupted rail line can stall an entire army, enemy commanders struggle to adapt as their plans collapse faster than they can rewrite them. Night vision flips the battlefield, turning darkness from protection into exposure. Ambushes fail before they begin, as modern intelligence removes the element of surprise. With supply lines shattered, armies slow to a halt. Waiting for fuel and orders that never arrive, the war begins to shrink as campaigns shorten and intelligence replaces attrition. What if World War II wasn't decided by firepower, but by information moving faster than fear? Across continents, spies synchronize instantly, forming an invisible global intelligence network. Old codebooks and couriers become obsolete as encryption outpaces every analog countermeasure. Enemy communications fracture, and confusion spreads through their command structure. Troop movements are seen before boots hit the ground, eliminating uncertainty from the battlefield. Battles are avoided entirely when intelligence forces enemies to retreat without firing a shot. Logistics collapse faster than armies, weakening entire fronts before combat begins. What once required thousands now needs only a few skilled operators with superior intelligence. Enemy commanders lose initiative as every move is predicted and countered in advance. The timeline of war compresses. With years of fighting reduced to months or weeks, a new truth emerges. Intelligence doesn't just support war, it defines how quickly it ends, as intelligence dominates the battlefield. A new question rises: how much power is too much? War becomes calculation instead of chaos. Removing uncertainty, along with mistakes, paranoia spreads among enemy nations as trust erodes and suspicion replaces strategy. You can hide soldiers, but not signals, heat, or digital trails. Civilians feel the shift as fewer cities are destroyed, but fear quietly moves underground. Victory arrives faster, but without celebration, just silence. Historians debate for decades whether modern intelligence saved lives or reshaped power itself. Future wars take notes. Deploying intelligence long before troops ever move, technology proves it can end wars, but also reshape. Freedom. World War II ends sooner in this timeline, but the world that follows watches itself more closely than ever. The guns fall silent not because armies were crushed, but because they were outmaneuvered. Leaders signed peace agreements earlier than history remembers, ending the war with inevitability. Millions return home who never would have. Saved not by victory but by foresight, the question lingers: when intelligence sees everything, who decides how much is too much? What if WW2 Spies had modern gadgets, The war might end sooner, but the world afterward would never look the same. History is shaped by secrets and information. If you enjoyed this what-if scenario, like, share, and subscribe for more.